What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And today we're doing something way different than what we normally do route-wise. Talking about where we're going. Everything else is pretty much the same. Tanker, ISO, load, whatever. But we are headed a different direction for a change. A little change is always good. A little bit of mix. Throw something different in the mix is always good. Well, for me, I've never been one of those that just likes doing the same thing over and over again, even though I have been a lot lately because, of course, I want to be closer to the family, so I have to sacrifice a little more of myself, of what I enjoy doing, which is going everywhere. Which is really not a sacrifice because at the end of the day, it's all for the family, and I get to spend way more time with the family, so well worth it. But we are headed up to the Salt Lake City area, which is I don't think we've been here. I've been to Salt Lake City a bunch of times. I used to be one of my routes going up to Seattle, so I'd go straight through there all the time. But I don't know, since we've been doing Trucker's Life, if we've gone out there to Seattle. I mean, not Seattle, to Utah. So that's what we're doing, and there might be a surprise a little later on. We might stop by and say hello to somebody. He still doesn't know that I'm going to stop by and say hello yet, because I'm going to try to call about an hour before I get there. Hopefully he's around, because he's a very, very, very busy man. If you guys haven't figured out who I'm talking about yet, well then just stay tuned and you guys will see who I'm talking about. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. Just getting on the road, just filled up hot chocolate. She's good to go. Leaving the great city of Willis, Texas. Well, I don't know about great or city, but the town of Willis, Texas. It's great for us because it's a nice little small town still, close enough to the city, and with very, very good school districts that actually still pay attention to the kids. So that's our main reason of living here. I grew up in a little bit bigger town, Huntsville, Texas. Some of you guys already know. But things were starting to get a little crazy there when I was younger, so I decided to leave. And I have not gone back to live. I go back all the time to visit, but not as much. But I do go back to visit. And it's only like 15 minutes away from where I live now. But I try to kind of stay away from there. Got into a lot of trouble when I was younger. So you are with who you hang around with. So I had to get rid of all that, and it's been great ever since. Zero trouble of any sort, and just living life. And anyways, what I was going to say, I used to come to this little town all the time when I was in high school, and I always hated it because it was so small, and because there's not a lot of people here. Well, now I know why it's not a bad town to raise your kids. But anyways, enough with my little town here. Yep, we are about to go through. We're about to go past one of my scales that I got my first overweight ticket at. Only had in my 19 years of driving, because I just had an anniversary, my 19th year. In my 19 years of driving, I've only been given an overweight ticket twice. Yep, just 2 times. And that was when I first started off. It was actually a concrete mixer. I have a video on that. You can go check that out. I'll link it up here wherever it pops up this side. And that's where I got my first overweight ticket, which was substantially, I was way overweight. And then my second overweight ticket was about 2 years ago over in Mississippi. And that was only like a $30, 20 something dollar ticket. It wasn't that much. I was over gross on an axle. So that's how it is. But anyways, guys, go ahead and put her in the wind, and we'll see what we get into a little later, and hopefully we get to run into our friend. See what happens. Let's go. Guys, we're about 30 minutes out from where our friend lives in Memphis. Look at that cop being sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Woo. These state troopers, boy, that's how they roll around here. Oh, what's up, guys? Well, anyways, I'm about 30 minutes out from our friend that we're supposed to meet up with. And some of you guys will recognize him. He's never been on this video, but I talk about him all the time. And I just gave him a 30-minute. Well, I was gonna wait. I was gonna do it an hour ago, but I went ahead and drove a little further and waited because of my 30-minute break situation. I'm kind of cutting it right there, but I went ahead and gave him a call right now, which is 30 minutes prior to me getting to the town that he lives in. And he sent me the address to where he's at. He's actually at the shop working on his truck. So, working on his 379 La Flama Blanca. That brings, if that lets y'all know who we're gonna see yet, for those of you that've been here, that's a big hint. You should probably know who it is already. But yeah, we're gonna go. He's working on La Flama Blanca. So I gave him a phone call. He's gonna send me his location, and it's just gonna work out perfect. I'm gonna have just enough time to get there, park, take my 30-minute break there at their yard, and put it back in the wind. So crazy how things work out sometimes, and it just happened to be that it just worked out just right. So a few more minutes, and we will be arriving. So. Let's see. Snuck up on him. I asked him where he was at, and he's like, oh, I'm over here at the shop. I said, okay, well, I'll be there in 30 minutes. He's like, oh, okay. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go see who I'm talking about. Well, guys, we made it, and guess who we have here?
What's up, guys?
Y'all know who this is? Those of y'all have been following for a little while?
Mr. 806 driver,
Mr.
Chris.
806 driver, Chris, right here, and La Flama Blanca. That's what I told. That's the hint I gave him that I was gonna come here. I said, y'all. I didn't say who it was until we actually made it here. But I'm like, we're gonna go see the Flama Blanca. So y'all, if y'all been with the channel, y'all know that's what I'm talking about.
Heck yeah.
So
no, he surprised me, y'all. He definitely surprised me. We were down here just doing some maintenance today, doing some work, and I had to go put on jeans for y'all. I was in my shorts.
You see how I ride shorts too. Oh wow, pretty cool, man, pretty cool.
No, it's pretty awesome, man. We said we was gonna meet up one of these days, and he surprised the heck out of me today,
Yeah, and we've been crisscrossing each other ever since we started talking.
Yeah, for like 9 months.
Yeah, either he just went by a certain city, and then I'll go through there like 30 minutes later or an hour later, and then we'll just crisscross back and forth, which is pretty crazy. But I knew one day I was gonna come knocking on his door.
Yeah, this is my boss man, George.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Barney Barnett.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm George. Yeah.
Illinois.
That's where the company's out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I live in Houston. The Houston area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts down there?
Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little small town.
My little sister used to live down in Conroe.
Okay, next door.
Yeah.
Next door. I mean, we haven't been back and forth for a while, just talking.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, and I'm like, I gotta meet up with him. And I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna give him a call when I'm about to get there. I was gonna wait until I got to the Loves, but then I'm like, man, I don't know. It's the busiest man I know. He might not even be there.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Yeah,
you got lucky today.
Did I?
Because we were lucky.
What were you
this weekend?
What were you working on?
Oh, put a tie rod in.
Okay.
On this side.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. You too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Chris, I'll talk to you a little bit. All right, Barney. Yeah, we put a.
Y'all see this, guys? Hold on. We gotta take this in. That's a real engine right there. we gotta take this in real quick. Y'all see that yellow? Yeah.
That's a 2WS 1999 3406E cat. It's set about 6 1/4.
Well, he said
So.
it's a cat. Yeah, what I look at.
Single turbo, pre-emissions.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, I
Leaks
drove
a little oil, but it ain't a Caterpillar if it don't leak oil. So.
which is true. But yeah, this is a rare sight, guys, to see an engine like this. And then this truck is in awesome shape, man.
Yeah, it's a 99 model. It's got 1.8 million miles on it. So it's got some
Has
miles.
the engine been overhauled a couple times?
Going on next time will be 3 once it gets done again. We have another one here that has about 2.8 million miles on it. It's been overhauled 3 times. But
jeez.
we run them all the way out from Texas to Georgia, and they do.
And there's a truck here that used to be yours, right?
We sold it. The one that used to be mine.
That.
Yeah, we sold it. It's down in Paducah,
Okay.
Texas now.
But there's also another truck that I saw that caught my eye.
Yeah.
That I've seen a couple of times also. Texas Tech. We're gonna have to go swing by and check that one out real quick before we leave.
Heck yeah.
So you were working on the tie rod?
We put the tie rod in. If you look down there, George, get in from that side, you can see the new parts here. The other one had lost its grease cert off the bottom and was not able to be greased, so we had to put a new one in. And only thing I gotta do is get it aligned. We did it we eyeballed it with the tape measure and whatnot. So, and then we put a new torque rod. We put a new torque rod on here today. The bushing was bad on it earlier today, so you see the new torque rod there.
I see that.
And
man.
It's always something when they got 1.8 million miles on them. You're always doing something to them, guys.
And what all do y'all do? What all, like?
We're mainly an agriculture and a construction hauling company. We do in the spring. We haul a lot of fertilizer, which you've seen me. We pull. We got 2 tankers over there. We run a lot out to the southeast. We do a lot of fertilizer around here. We got 2 hopper bombs. We haul dry fertilizer into that time of year. We fill in work hauling rock, which George has seen plenty of videos of that and everything too, hauling rock. And then in the fall, which we're in right now, we're in harvest season. So we're just finishing up peanut harvest, and we are carrying into cottonseed and cotton bales. We got a gin here that the cotton comes in from the field. They gin it, process it. We haul the seed out.
That's the one. That's the one right before you get to town over here, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That, well, the big one there is the peanut plant, and then right beside it is the gin facility. So.
I hadn't really heard the word goober before.
Goober.
Until I heard it from him, and I was like, "What is he talking about?" And then I looked it up, of course, Mr. Google, and peanuts.
Peanuts. There you go. Cacahuates.
Cacahuates. There you go.
There you go.
Exactly.
But we got walking floor trailers. We got van trailers. We haul our bales in. We also haul a lot of hay. And equipment on step decks, and then I move a lot of our equipment around we have here on a RGN trailer too. So
yeah, I've seen a lot of the equipment that's out here a few times on your videos.
Yeah.
That thing right there.
Yeah, big scraper there. So
yeah,
we
So I don't know the name of none of them, but you know, I call it that thing right there, and it's yellow and it's expensive.
Oh yeah.
And it's Caterpillar.
And you got to make sure it's tied down to that DOT or where you at.
Hey man, DOT has been running hard
crazy here
lately. Oh
lately.
man,
I think they're taking advantage of the pretty weather we're having.
Is that what it is?
November, yeah.
Oh, so, they can keep it then. We've been taking it easy the whole way.
That's the way.
So that thing's a scraper.
That's a scraper right there. It'll pull dirt up.
And you know how to operate all this
Yes,
stuff?
sir. Yes,
man,
sir.
That's cool. You see why I'm telling you guys the hardest working man that I know? Because every time he's either, I mean, how many days off have you had in the past couple months?
Yesterday was my first day off since October 3rd. So, if we're not trucking, we're working on something, or we're moving equipment, or we're working on a job somewhere. So, we stay pretty hooked up around here.
Yeah, every time I have something going on with the truck, I give him a call, and he always answers the phone, and that's where I get my advice, guys. So if something breaks because I fix it the way he told me, it was his fault.
There we go. You know what? I always told everybody, even when I was in the oil field and was mechanic in the oil field, I always told everybody I give you a parking lot guarantee. It's good until you pull out of the parking lot. After that, it's on you. So that's just a little bit of redneck in me, I guess you could say, or whatever. But yeah, parking lot guarantee.
There you go. There you go.
But no, guys, this guy's been awesome. He's been an inspiration to me and to my channel, and to just trying to emulate him, and a great family guy here. And a love for his job, a love for his country, a love for his people, for everything. This guy's one of the most positive people you'll ever meet. And man, I've been blessed to meet him and to have him be part of my life, I guess you would say now, because we talk
family, man.
Bit,
part of the family. Part of the family.
You know, us truck drivers, and we got to stick together, you know, because it's a tough world, but we make it work out here.
Yep. You always got to have that one person. You know, or you got to have that little circle of people that you can trust in the moment where, you know, things get rough and you feel like there is no other way. You make a phone call to a friend, you know, and they'll get you through that. They'll get you through to the next step in life, and keep on pushing forward. And you're a military man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 7 years.
7 years.
Active duty.
So don't ever say ex-military. He was the military. He got out of the military. I mean, he finished his military duty, but not an ex-military. They're always part of the military.
Oh yeah.
So always got to think about that too, guys.
Ride or die for that military. So, you know, and for each other, and for our families, for our friends, and for our country. So
that's it. That's it. So we walked around to the truck that I was telling you guys about, that I've seen on the videos a bunch of times, and I think it's a very impressive looking truck. And the story behind this, who's Texas Tech, the owner?
Yeah, my owner, Barney, the guy that you guys seen earlier, he's the owner of the company. He's a big Texas Tech fan. He went to school at Texas Tech. This was the very first truck he bought when he started his little company. He started hauling cows. It had a sleeper on it. It used to be blue. He had a bad accident in it down South Texas one night, and he actually sold this truck to another guy after the wreck. And you know, 5 years passed, he got a few more trucks and got the opportunity to buy this truck back. The guy he sold it to had wrecked it again. So when we got it back, they day cabbed it, took the sleeper off, but day cab they day calved it, and it is a beast of a truck, y'all.
Yeah, check this out, guys.
For a Freightliner.
Check this out, guys. This is a beautiful truck. Yeah, this is a gorgeous truck. And that's the thing, guys. He just said for a Freightliner, but it don't matter what you have, as long as you put your pride into it. Doesn't matter what it is.
That's right, guys.
It's a truck, you know, and some of them are shiny tools and some of them are not, but they essentially do the same job. But you just had to have your pride into your truck and love your truck. That's what I like. This paint job too. It's got this marble. I remember everybody used to do the marble back in the day on cars.
Sucker, you know they're old when the hood don't come over good, is it? This is a 99 model as well, George.
Okay.
99 model classic Freightliner.
Oh, and another cat. So, I guess I see a theme here. So are all the trucks Caterpillar?
Everything we got has a cat in it, so.
There you go.
Minus our dump trucks and our, you know, our water trucks and stuff like that. But
Right.
our road trucks all have Caterpillars in them.
Nice, nice. And this one is same exact engine as that one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they're both 99s, and they both. This one's actually puts about 700 horsepower.
God.
So about 700, and like I said, mine's 6 1/4.
Yeah.
The red one over there is the monster of the bunch.
That one over there.
That's my uncle's truck. Theo Adam.
This one right here.
Yep. Yep. The red one hooked up.
Well, that's the one with the real power, huh?
Yeah. That's an 06 P. It's got an Acer cat, but it's had a lot of stuff done to it. No.
It's a good looking truck. Everything they have is very well maintained. A lot of it maintained by this man right here.
Yeah, we do a lot of work putting transmissions, rear ends, or kind of terrain we run in, and the sand and the dirt. We're always having problems, and when they're old, you know, you're gonna work on them. So, and when they're new, you're gonna work on them. So,
yep. Cross our fingers. We're gonna wait a little bit longer for that to happen to us, but.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, so cool, man. Well, I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come over here and hang out with you. And
Heck yeah,
I've been looking forward. I've been looking forward to this for a while. And we get on the phone and talk every once in a while and give each other pointers on things to do with our channels and stuff like that. And it's just part of a community, guys, that you always have to find. Like I was saying earlier, not to sound like a broken record or anything, but with the way times are right now, with the way everything is going on right now, get together. It doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter the nationality, doesn't matter country, none of that stuff. You're a human, you're a person. I can help you out. You can help me out. Yeah, exactly.
We're all brothers and sisters. And I'm here to help. I'll give my shirt off my back to anybody that's willing to give it a chance or willing to work. So.
Already know. Very sincere, man. Well, I appreciate you, Chris, so much for this opportunity. And I'm gonna sign off right here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I'm gonna walk around a little more, talk to Chris here, and just spend my last 15 minutes. No.
Yeah, so 30-minute breaks go by quick.
They go by quick, especially when you're having fun and when you're hanging out with people. But this is not the last time. This is not the last time we're gonna meet together.
We're gonna break bread sometime.
We're gonna break bread sometime. I was really kind of hoping he was doing barbecue.
Well, if somebody would have called me about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, I would have had the grill fired up.
Yeah, I know, it was my fault.
But we will have our opportunity, I guarantee it. So
don't forget, guys, go check out his channel, man. There's a lot of stuff that he does, and you saw just a little glimpse of the things that he does, just with the equipment, the trucks, and all this stuff. But you'll see a lot more of what he really does on his channel.
806 driver, or trucking with the 806 driver on YouTube.
There you go. So go check him out, guys. Amazing person. Guys, don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, especially military men and women. The phone number is the same, 1-800-273-8255. And military men and women, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for your service.
See you guys on the next video.
Keep the shiny side up.
Peace.
And the hammer down.
We're out of here.